So Lee, a dramatic turnaround there to keep us unbeaten at home. What are your thoughts on that one?
Obviously, absolutely buzzing to get the win late. The group just don't know when they're beat, and that's a fantastic trait to have. But I don't want to keep proving it. I want to try and get our noses in front and keep our noses there. But the lads have been fantastic. We spoke at half time about trying to get the next goal and being positive. And if we're going to lose, we're not going to lose 2 or 3-0. Let's go for it. And I think the substitutions that I made showed that. 3 centre forwards on the pitch, and then J.K. Swift coming on. Boys reacted excellently, and sometimes that will go against you. And the opposition will get a counter-attacking goal, but defenders defended well today. And Danny Whitehall coming on and scoring one of the best goals you'll see at this ground for a long time. So, there's a character in abundance today.
Yeah, before we assess the game, we have to talk about those goals from Danny Whitehall. The second as well was a fantastic free kick, but the first, have you ever seen anything like it in person?
Not in person, no. And I love the reaction from Danny. He just stands there, has a big breath in, and really enjoyed the moment and took it in. And he deserves it. He's a good lad. He's a good finisher. He showed. He's a great character as well around the place, and he gets suspended and he's running around the roundabout when we're leaving with up the Spitfires signs, and the lads love him, and they love him even more now because he's got us 3 points today.
Onto the game itself, we went into the break behind, despite what I thought was a positive half from ourselves. What did you make of the first 45?
The first 20 minutes, I thought we couldn't get near them. We wanted to press high, and the way they play with a box in midfield, we couldn't press because the 2 10s were behind on midfield, and they were looking to counter-attack, and they got the goal with that. That caused us a few problems, but we changed it after 20 minutes, and I thought we were much better after that for the last 20 minutes of the first half and the second half. It takes bravery to do that, but we, as a team, we need to be brave and be on the front foot. We're a front foot team. We want to press, we want to have good energy, and they want our quality to count in the final third. But they're a hard team to break down, and I thought the versatility today showed that the players can swap in between the formations and understand it. So yeah, it was a good job done. And
obviously we had to leave it late to the last minute to get the winning goal in the end, but how impressed have you been with the desire and also the fitness of the players to keep going to the very end again?
Yeah, exactly. It's one thing to have the desire, but it's another thing to have the fitness, and they go in hand, and if you don't have one or the other, then you struggle to get results. So I think bringing Louis Lang down into the building as a sports scientist, and he's experienced in the game. We've got the players into a good position where we are flying at the moment. Long may that continue. And we've been able to sort of stay in games and get in games late, which is fantastic. So big shout to Louis for that.
And that's now 4 games unbeaten, and we're still unbeaten here at home. We're starting to build a bit of momentum, do you feel?
Yes, but I've just said to the players, look, as soon as you start thinking you're doing okay in life in general, in sport, you get knocked back. So fantastic, great attitude towards today. Couldn't have asked any more from the players. But now we've got to put that behind us. Focus tomorrow, come in, make sure we look after ourselves tonight, and don't go ruining what we've done. Come in tomorrow, have a massage, have a nice bath, prepare, look at the opposition for Barnet on Monday.
Yeah, and it's not going to get any easier, is it? Barnet have also made a great start. So what are your thoughts ahead of that one? Just one day to turn it around before Bank Holiday Monday.
Yeah, it's a tough turnaround, and looking back at it now in hindsight, I wish we'd played on the Friday. But they've had an extra day's rest than we have. But I feel that at this moment in time we're in a good place as far as injuries. We've got majority of the lads available, apart from 2 or 3. So we have to make changes. We have to make sure we're fresh and ready and organised, and tomorrow we'll go through that. But Barnet will be a tough game, like you said. They've started fantastically, but they went and lost at Chesterfield last night, so they'll be wanting to get back on the winning ways at home in front of their crowd again.
Perfect. And lastly, of course, the atmosphere is good when you win late on, and how good is this place becoming this season?
Exactly what I want it to be. I want it to be a place where teams in the 90th minute are worried that they're going to concede, and I want the players to keep believing that. And I think you can see they are. They're starting to believe that, and it's twice we've had to score late here, but it's not over until the whistle goes, and the players, like I said at the start of the interview, don't know when they're beat. So I think it's I was just saying to the boys after the game there that I'm really proud of them today. There'll be times where we lose games and still be proud of them, but it's nice we got the 3 points today and we got what we deserved in the game.
Cheers.
Thanks.